legislation that could impact tenants, landlords, and towns. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is the Mayor of Collingswood, James Maley. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about how it currently works when it comes to rentals in communities. You can conduct inspections on an annual basis if you so choose, but the state conducts inspections with apartments of 3 or more units every 5 years. There is currently legislation that could potentially change how things work. Give us an idea as to what's going on.
Well, a lot of towns, Collingswood has for years, and it's one of the reasons why we think things have gone so well for us, has had a very rigorous rental registration and inspection program. The state has always had a program where they do these once every 5-year inspections. It's never been enough, and we just don't think it's the same diligence that we have used. So right now, there's a push on behalf of apartment owners to eliminate the town's registration and that inspection. And really, it's being done under the guise of it's duplicative. You know, why should we have 2? Let's just have one entity doing it. Which, it's fine if they want to eliminate the state, that's fine, but let towns continue to do it because it is vital to maintaining housing stock for the community and for tenants as well.
So at this point, municipalities or local ordinances can be more stringent and occur more often than what's happening at the state level, but there are 2 bills. It's Assembly Bill 3317 and Senate Bill 2114 that would actually change the way things work at a local level. What kind of impact could this have on Collingswood? Do you have a large number of rental units with 3 or more apartments?
We have a significant number, and if just take one, we have one complex with 1,000 units in it. And we are very disciplined with the inspections of that, with the upkeep of that. That 1,000 unit apartment complex represents 20% of the households in our town. And if that is simply left to be once every 5 years to be inspected, then we believe it will fall into some of the issues that it had some years ago. It was the subject of a redevelopment project that the town did back in the late 90s and is really, still has its troubles, but has improved greatly. So it's really an ability for some local control to be able to help maintain what you have in your communities, in your neighborhoods.
You mentioned duplication, but couldn't this effort, these 2 pieces of legislation, make it more consistent for landlords as well when it comes to maybe them owning properties in more than one municipality?
Well, it would, having a state standard absolutely makes it easier and more consistent for landlords. This, just to give you an example, one of the things they don't like is the state's fee is $10 a building. That's what their fee is, with their inspections once every 5 years. Whereas a town's charging $30, $40 per unit when they do their inspection. But that's really a reflection of what the inspection is. We're only allowed to charge what it costs us to do our enforcement and our inspections. The $40 is intended to cover the cost of doing that. When the state's charging $10 a building, you get a little bit of an idea of what resources they're putting into trying to maintain the housing. And that's really what's critical. It's important for every resident in every town where there's any rental unit close by, it has an impact.
And we just have a short time left, but where does this effort stand right now? Are other municipalities working to put down this effort like you as in Collingswood?
We are. The League of Municipalities is working to try to fight this, and we're trying to we urge everyone to let their legislators be aware of this, let your mayor, so we can try and stop it.
All right, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Mayor James Maley of Collingswood. I'm Jill Horner.